morning. Welcome to the 7th annual Jack Laughery Ride for Knowledge at Rocky Mount Harley-Davidson on Winston Avenue in Rocky Mount. I'm Pat Daniels, Executive Director with the Nash Community College Foundation, and it's a great day for a great cause. Joining me this morning is President Bill Carver of Nash Community College and Jimmy Lyles with Rocky Mount Harley-Davidson. Jimmy, you want to share a few words about what it means today?
Yeah, Pat, you guys are amazing. We put this on, this is our 7th year.
Yes.
And it's a great cause. We're doing it, and it's growing every year. We appreciate doing this. We think about Jack and what he meant to the community and the college, and we're just trying to help students get an education, and I think he would like that, and we support it fully.
And that's a great lead-in for our president talking about students and education. You got a few comments?
Jimmy, I'd like to thank you for lending your location to this cause. What a great thoroughfare here. Community's riding by, bikes are coming in all the time. A little bit of good advertising for two good causes. Riding Harleys and then education. Good partnership. Got a lot of friends that come every year. But what a beautiful day, Pat, to pull this event off. Pat's always in charge of the weather, and you did a great job.
Thank you very much. Thank you. And today we've got a really special part of this ride, and that's our hometown heroes. We're going to honor our hometown heroes, President Carver.
A lot of people don't realize the training that we do and the scholarships, the money that we raise for scholarships sometimes goes to people that want public service career, law enforcement, firefighters, and the paramedics. We got our ambulance and fire truck out here today. We got Rocky Mount Fire Department here. So we're going to celebrate those people that keep us safe in times of peril.
We also have the disabled veterans.
Right, our veterans are here.
Our veterans are here, and we support them fully.
Absolutely.
Hey, welcome to the 7th annual Ride for Knowledge. Trent Warbutter, Vice President for Instruction here, to talk to you a little bit about our raffle. We have several wonderful prizes, and of course, $10 a ticket or 3 for $20, $25 I believe it is, 3 for $25. And look, just the prizes are here. We've got a 70-inch flat screen smart TV. We've got a sound bar that goes along with it. We've got cash prizes, gas cards, just a number of prizes. And of course, the most important part of this whole deal is that every cent that's generated through the Ride of Knowledge and the raffle associated with the Ride of Knowledge goes to support student scholarships. We can't be happier about the sponsorship, the Laugherys' sponsorship in the ride itself, the number of volunteers that are here today, and of course the prizes that are here for the raffle. Y'all come out, buy a raffle ticket, and have a great day. Thanks very much.
Hi there, I'm John Winstead, Director of Fire and Health Services at Nash Community College. We're out here at the 7th annual Ride for Knowledge to support the NCC Foundation. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about how that helps the fire and EMS service. The fire and EMS classes, a lot of them, they don't go through curriculum, so they're not. A lot of the students aren't eligible for traditional scholarships. The foundation is one of the main contributors to allowing a lot of students to go through our program. So these kind of fundraisers are a big help to us.
One of our sponsors this year is Behind Bars, and with me today is Debbie Sykes with Behind Bars. And Debbie, thank you so much for supporting this effort today.
Thanks for having us. We're glad to be a part of it, and anything we can do. We love the Jack Laughery Ride at Nash Community College.
Thank you. I know you attended Nash Community College.
Sure did, a long time ago.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
And tell our viewers today about Behind Bars. What is Behind Bars?
Behind Bars is a full-color motorcycle magazine, and we're based here right out of Rocky Mount, Nashville area in Nash County. And this is our 10th anniversary. We love to cover charity events. I'm a cancer survivor, so we do a lot of cancer benefits and anything to support the community. We love to do that. So we cover a lot of events going on. The bikers give a lot back to their fellow community, and so we like to share that with a lot of our readers.
Well, tell our viewers about this beautiful bike. Is this yours?
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
It's a 99 Softail Custom. I bought it here at Rocky Mount Harley-Davidson a long time ago. And after I had cancer, a lot of the bikers got together and had a few benefits for me and raised money and got it trike for me. And the biker barn up in Pilot actually put a trike kit on it for me. And so now I'm able to ride again. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to.
It is a beautiful bike, and obviously you have family and friends that love you dearly.
Absolutely.
Thank you again for Behind Bars being here today. Thank you.
What a great day. I'm Bill Carver, President of Nash Community College. Thank you, friends and alums and people joining us for this event. Jimmy, I know you got to come on down. I'm getting ready to introduce the chief. We're going to have our board chair say a few words, and this is just to get us kicked off right now. It is an event when you have the flags going, and Pat, very stirring. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the great things I think about our college, and I'm going to brag on it just a little bit, is that we serve you in so many ways, but one of the things that makes us most proud is training our first responders in the community. In times when you need them the most, you want as much training as possible. And that, I guess that's a great lead in. And when I say chief, the big chief, the chief of Rocky Mount Fire Department, Chief Mayo, if you could say a few words about service and what it means in your career, and we're a partner with Rocky Mount Fire Department in training. So Chief, if you'll say.
Thank you for having me. It is nice to have the partnership that we do, that the City of Rocky Mount Fire Department has with Nash Community College. You provide training facilities for us, and we have the partnership with the Fire Academy, which is a great benefit to us because it keeps us from having to run a fire academy internally, which takes a lot of resources from our training division. So we appreciate that partnership. I know that most of you came here today to hear pipes rumble and raise money for education, so I'm going to sort of bounce through just a few short topics, and I won't take up too much of your time. Pat, thank you so much for having me. The first thing I wanted to do was, are there any Vietnam veterans here? Got a couple of guys raising, three, see a few guys raising their hands. Thank you. Those guys and girls never really got the recognition that they deserved. They, in a lot of ways, fought an unpopular war that was played out on television, and I appreciate the fact that you all recognize them, because, like I say, they just they never got the recognition that World War II veterans got, that veterans of more recent wars got. You know, I walk through the airport now, and you see uniformed folks in the airport, and folks walk by and thank them for their service and buy their meals and do those sorts of things. And the Vietnam veterans, in a lot of ways, missed out on that. So be sure you thank your Vietnam veterans. Providing for America's public safety demands is a very broad and multifaceted thing, if you will. We depend on our military to promote America's interests in the world, and then we depend on fire, EMS, and law enforcement here domestically to respond not only to foreign aggressors when they're able to slip through and carry out an event on American soil, but just to respond to the day-to-day routine things that go on. Fire, law enforcement, and EMS, they really deserve a lot of credit for that, and I appreciate the fact that we are recognizing their service here this morning. I think it's also important that we recognize the support network that is at home that allows our military, fire, police, EMS to do what they do. Just because there's a war going on somewhere on the other side of the world, because there's a building on fire, because there's a criminal investigation ongoing, because somebody's having a heart attack, soccer practice and baseball games and dance lessons and Cub Scouts and homework, those things don't take a break just because somebody else is having an emergency. So when military members are on active deployment, when firefighters are pulling 24-hour shifts, when police are out doing what they do, when EMS is providing services, somebody's got to be at home making sure that all the other things are getting done. So don't forget to thank those folks who are behind the badges. And again, I just want to thank you all. Thank you, Pat, for, I think this is the first time that you've done this part as part of the ride. So we appreciate you including that this morning. And I told you I was going to bounce around a little bit, so you know, I have to assume that because you folks are standing here listening to what I'm saying, you have to support our military and our emergency services providers here domestically. And I'm asking for your support, working with elected leaders at all levels to ensure that our military, fire, police, and EMS workers are being provided the resources they need to do their job safely and effectively. And if there was a military commander here, a police chief here, an EMS chief here, they would be able to give you specific examples of what I'm talking about, but I'm not one of those people. I'm the fire chief, and I'm going to tell you that it is not uncommon for somewhere in this country every day for a fire department to operate without proper communications equipment, without proper safety equipment, without proper personal protective equipment. They're using surplus military vehicles for wildland fire apparatus. They're using old milk tankers for water hauling apparatus. And in a lot of cases, that is putting firefighters in undue danger. Milk tankers are not designed to be fire trucks. So, you know, when you have an opportunity to talk to some elected leader at whatever level it may be, just remind them about how critical it is for proper funding for public safety and military. So, again, I know why you're here today. Thanks for your effort at raising money for Nash Community College. Some of the proceeds from this event will be available for Fire Academy students, and we have folks who are interested in becoming firefighters but are not necessarily in a position financially to take time off from work for 6 months. It's a 6-month training curriculum, and it's 40 plus hours a week. It's every day, Monday through Friday. So unless they're in a position financially to be able to not have an income for 6 months, a lot of those guys and girls cannot go through that academy. So we appreciate the money from this event that will be directed toward those efforts. So again, thank you for having me. You guys be careful today. Have a safe ride and enjoy your afternoon.
Thank you, Chief. I'm going to just make a couple more comments. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chief is a very humble individual, making his time, coming out and sharing his time with us. But when we say firefighters today, Chief, there's so much more. They do so much more. All hazard agency, absolutely. Hey, Pat, come on up and join me. The board chair, Sam Dickens, is here. Helen, will you come up front, please, and just make a couple of comments, Sam, if you will, on behalf of the college and the Board of Trustees?
Good morning. Oh, what a beautiful day to celebrate all those who serve us in all kind of capacities. It's good to see all of you this morning. And just look around. You're going to have a beautiful day today. And you're going to enjoy a nice ride throughout the county. But I would like to just say thank you so much for being a part of Nash Community College. Thank you so much for choosing Nash. This is the main thing that we say. But everything you do to support everything that goes on, and some of you out here in the audience, a lot of you probably were students and alumni of Nash and know how important it is to support that college. So we thank you very much. I have to echo the Chief, enjoy the day, the beautiful ride, the beautiful music and food and everything is going to go on. But enjoy your day, and thank you so much for supporting Nash Community College. Thank you.
One more thanks for being here. I, like all of you, take advantage of the benefits that Nash Community College provides for our county every single day. There's no one standing here that hadn't been touched by either needing the EMS that have been trained there, or had the car fixed by somebody who was trained there, or in my case, a child who spent some time out there getting an education. I even collected a paycheck out there for a few semesters when I was teaching. You may not have even known that. All of us benefit every single day from Nash Community College, and we thank you. And Rocky Mount Harley-Davidson, and particularly the Laughery family, are very proud to be associated with Nash Community College and everything that they do. Pat rarely misses a trick, but she did in her remarks earlier. She talked about this being about community and service, and certainly it is. And that's how I believe why they came to our family. My husband Jack was all about Nash County. He loved it just like you do. And it is community and service, but the other thing is, and his name wouldn't be tied with it if this weren't the case, it's also about having a lot of fun. Do that today, have a great time, and thanks for being here.
Thank you so much for participating in this part of today's program with Hometown Heroes. You have about 30 minutes before we bless the bikes and Rocky Mount Harley-Davidson goes over a few rules for the road. But again, thank you for pausing to remember and reflect. And thank you, Helen and the Laughery family, for doing this in loving memory of Jack. We appreciate you very much.
Tell you now, I took her home to my place, watching every move on her face. She said, look, what's your game, baby? Are you trying to beat me to shame? I said, now slow, don't go so fast. Don't you blame the love in your eyes. She said, look,